can actually thrive in that ecosystem, and it actually helps you, and it's not for the latter. Because most games are for the latter, not the former. Most games are literally, you get into a multiplayer match, and there's no system to say, oh, these are good players, these are bad players, and like rate them or flag them or say which ones are actually good players, which ones are bad players, based on their skill. It's that it breaks your immersion. It's like okay, you start the game, right? Then the game goes, because I could give you a really good example. I could give you a really good example. Genshin Impact literally does the same thing, where it puts you into the world. You start out as a new character, and then it progresses you into meeting another character, right? And then once you gain the second character, then it's like, oh, at some point you use these gems that the game then gives you to then spin for a character, which is a microtransaction that can be purchased with real money. But the thing is, you also upgrades and coins, that would be trash, because they don't do that. Genshin Impact doesn't do that. Genshin Impact isn't like, oh, I could just buy with real money this weapon. You have to like get lucky at getting it, which is just weird. Tell me $159.99 is 350,000 coins. Tell me $159.99 is 350,000 coins? I don't believe you. Like, where's the math in that? Where's the actual math in that? There's no math in that. You just put a random number up there that your, I guess, data from the first game didn't make that amount of money. So you said, you know what? Let's add a coin pack in here. Because literally, if you look at coin pack, 350,000, it's 159.99, but this is 30.99, so it's still 99 cents, right? But 50,000 coins is 30, so if you added just that onto 3,000, right? You would have less. You would actually have less. Yeah, you would actually have the same amount for like probably way less.
Humanly possible to the point where it's too much of a hindrance for me to actually enjoy the game.
Yeah. Plants vs. Zombies 2 features microtransactions.
Wow.
Unlike in the previous entries to the series, new plants can be purchased with real money.
New plants can be purchased for real money. New plants can be purchased for real money. Real money. I like that idea. I don't know. I like this idea. Oh, I got the Game Boy Color. That's not any different, bro. It's just, oh, now you can play the same Game Boy games you used to play, but now in color. And I go, is that any different? It just adds color. It's just like a bonus. It's not really like changing. It's not like, oh, this Game Boy Color can now play Game Boy Color games. Like, they actually come out, which is Game Boy Color games. But they don't. But isn't the Snow Pea, like, this is what I'm saying. Isn't the Snow Pea in the first game? That's why I'm like, this is a scam. This is such a scam, bro. It shoots peas that then slow down enemies. That's literally in the first game. And why is that $2.99? Why is that a plant you have to buy in the store, but it's for money? and it's $2.99. The snow pea, the thing you get in the first game that shoots the snow things that slows them down. That's literally in the first game. Why is it in here? But then with the transaction on it, like that's crazy. You could just shortcut the levels. Just shortcut.
I get it. You've got to. I get it.
But you're not making money that way. That's for sure. Or unless, or I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. That method could literally make them money, even if it's the most devious thing you could possibly do. $2.99 for a snow shooter pea. This you get that on like the third level in the first game. It's like I don't like you get it on like the third or fourth, fifth level or something like that.
Is I go back and I play a game. The thing is, like, you go back and you play like Elden Ring. You play Dragon's Dogma. You go back and you play Dark Souls 1. And there's just none of this shit in the game. There's none of this fucking bullshit in the game. But why? It's so weird.
It is.
It's so fucking annoying and weird. And also, by the way, I don't know. Should I say this or not?
Just do it, bro. Just come out forward and say it, bro. Just say it.
This is a massive downgrade of the character model because it's much easier to imagine you putting your dick inside of this one than this one.
Stop.
Massive downgrade.
Stop, bro.
They did the same thing with Birdo.
So you said a gay comment.
Super Mario Brothers. Now I'm.
Yeah, true, but what the fuck? Now I'm the weird one. Birdo.
We all agree that
It looks like Birdo.
attractive characters will be more successful. The first one, everybody knows it. So everybody calling me stupid. You're not calling me stupid. You know I'm right. That's why everybody says it. Because we all know. You all know I'm right. The thing is that I'm the only one saying it.
Look to be designed by a totally different person. Each of whom had their own way of drawing. There's full videos dedicated to the poorly designed.
People are talking around it. They don't want to say the real reason.
They talk around it. What the heck, bro?
Who designed PBZ1 all by himself? Well, and Chronicle later confirmed EA fired Plants vs. Zombies creator for refusing microtransactions in sequels.
Because he doesn't want microtransactions in his game, bro. That ruins the entire. Like, you were already in the zone, like engulfed in it. You are intrusified inside the game. Once that it breaks your immersion, you are just not even in the game no more. You're like, this is a you're not thinking of it from a business standpoint, not from a game standpoint at that point. And then every person that looks at it from the outside is like, why am I at your store? Literally what I don't get.
Explaining that George had lost his job as he didn't agree with the pay-to-win model. It partially confirmed this by tweeting, regarding recent rumors, it is true I was laid off by EA/PopTab, and also true that I was against making PBZ2 a premium game. That's all I'll say on the matter for now. Short of this
this right here,
J, for every dollar the original was making, PVZ2 made 26,000.
but how? It's making 26,000. But 350,000, right? 350,000 for $159.99. What are we doing? Because it's not even making, for every $1 that Plants vs Zombies make, the second remake is making 26,000. But where does the math go? Because you're spending 159. You would have to get 159 times 1,000 players is $159,000. But you would have to then go, how much are you losing by the time you reach to 1,000 players? It's like, how much money are you actually losing versus it making 26,000 every $1?
An election, you can vote for or against something. But the problem with this is that you can't vote for or against this. You can either vote for it or not vote. You have one guy that's voting $1 and the other guy voting $26,000. Well, I wonder how that's going to go. I wonder who they're going to listen to.
Then therefore make the original free.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, it breaks my immersion, bro. Like, I'm playing the game and I don't have all my lawnmowers at the start of the game when I used to play it before this, where it was like the free full game. And now it's not the free full game. It's like, that would be a lesser former archaic way to say DLC, which is trash. Like, literally.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing? What are we doing, bruh? This is.
How does this even happen?
Yeah, how does this even happen, bruh?
Before every level, you have to watch an
Oh my god.
then sit there prompted to download what you watched. At the end of every level, you're forced to briefly play a different mobile game, with the hope that you'll download it later. Items can be earned
Why?
by watching further ads, which are even served to those who initially paid for
I
the
paid
game.
to remove the ads, but now the ads keep. Oh my god.
Prime did the same thing. A microtransaction model, which was earning so much money for PVZ2 that started to build Plants vs Zombies 3. In the meantime, developers took a detour and put out Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. This third-person shooter, developers likely expected another successful title. It was called Plants vs Zombies Battle for
Let
Neighborhood,
me guess. They tried to make it like Fortnite.
which featured an epic trailer in 2019, gaining over 15 million views from super excited fans. But with people eventually stating
This whole trailer was fantastic, and I love it. Too bad I love the trailer more than the game.
the game was a total flop. Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville is one of the worst games you've never heard of. Extensive posts like this called it a complete and utter disaster.
Pay them $30. The way you unlock these characters is you give them money.
It's worth $5. Like, I swear to God. Like, you'd be better off just playing like the games of Chuck E. Cheese. You'd have a better return ratio. It's
Missed
off.
the game completely. Writing as a player who played the two previous games of this one, I can say that this game is a joke on the Plants vs Zombies franchise. Bad graphics, boring gameplay, boring characters. Compared to Garden Warfare 1 and 2, this game is very bad. They therefore stopped updating it after only 11 months.
I agree. That's the problem with most of these games. That's the problem. You don't have to. He's basically saying you don't have to conform to them and make it simple just because players want it to be simple.
That is what's going on with games like this. That is why this one sucks. Sucks dick.
It looks like a kids game. It looks like something you would see on PBS Kids. You go on PBS Kids website and see this. Who asked for Joe, the guy who you get items from, to be on the map? And why does this look like the Facebook Dragons game? Why does this look like that? We use hatch dragons out of eggs. Like, why does it look like that? Or look like Farmville? Stop, bro. What are we doing?
This looks like shit.
It looks like Farmville.
It's awful. It's awful.
It is.
So
What is this?
looks like an imitation of the real thing. Yeah, it does. It's like whenever, you know what it's like? It's like when people are like, hey, I fixed your art for you, and it's just worse.
Yeah. I fixed your art for you. It's the worst. How is it still in development after a 5-year launch?
In a lot of design, like this is the way I look at it. If the question is, should we have this extra little element in the game for graphics or not, the answer is usually no. Keep it fucking simple. Keep it simple, that's it. Also the vibrant colors. Yeah, it's the vibrant colors. Like this is you. This is you before you take your antidepressants, and this is you after. Now you're happy. Wow, the world looks so much better. Oh, wow, I'm so happy. That's it. Yeah, especially on mobile, exactly. And this game is meant to appeal to like 6-year-olds. I'm sorry, but when you're adding in how many new fucking plants? That's too many fucking plants, man. What are you doing adding all this bullshit in? All these for like modes and everything. The reason why Fortnite is so popular and it's continued to be so popular among young kids is because they've never scope creeped Fortnite. They've always scope changed it. It's not like you have to deal with like 7 different levels of complexity that has built up over the years of Fortnite. They've just simply basically shifted the complexity to something new. And that's it. Even Overwatch, think about Overwatch. All of the new